Well, you have to be versatile today, Dinah. Let's face it. I mean, 1959 is here. People out there in television land, they expect a lot more.
That's true.
You see, the sign of the times is that the world is moving so fast that we entertainers have to keep up with science. When you read the papers with the rockets going off sometimes, and the airplanes so fast, and Mr. Eisenhower can talk to the moon today. This is a great achievement, but I feel that nothing is sacred. Here's a man who can talk to the moon, and the moon talks back. You just imagine a couple out, very much in love, holding hands in the moonlight. They look up at the moon, they hear a voice yell out, "Vote Republican!" Nothing is left. But we entertainers have to keep up with science. And if you'll notice, every hit show, every big variety show has a star that does everything. Sings, dances, tells jokes, push-ups. You've got to be very versatile. He does everything, but most of all, they're very humble. Have you noticed all the stars are very humble? This is very important. And this kind of a star, for some reason or other, always starts their show out with an air of mystery. First, there's a drum roll just before he comes on the stage. Then the lights always come down. This puts the audience in the dark. And then the MC introduces this kind of a star with an introduction written by the star, the way he feels about himself. He always says, presenting at this time, the greatest entertainer of the year. No, he's the greatest entertainer of the decade. Greatest entertainer in all history. The management takes great pride in presenting the one and only Mr. Fabulously Fantastic. Hi, everybody. Hi. I love you. I love you. Love you all. I'd like to start out my humble little act with a few singing impressions first. And now, Miss Teresa Brewer. From this moment on, she's got a little cold tonight, you see. We'll be riding high, babe. And now my favorite entertainer of them all, me. From this moment, yeah, from this moment, I said from this moment on. That's beautiful, and that was some fantastic dancing. Go. Hot dog, you ain't seen nothing yet. Go. Thank you very much, please. Please, control your applause, please. Oh, you stopped. Oh, thank you very much. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. As you all know, my name, Mr. Fabulously Fantastic, and my friends call me Fabby Fanty. And you're all my friends, and I love you all. Now that I've done some fabulous dancing, fantastic impressions for an encore, I'd like to show you my forehead. Thank you very much. And now a little old soft shoe cane number, the way Ted Lewis would like to have done it. Would you throw me my cane? Me and my shadow strolling down the avenue. I keep a talking about me and my shadow, oh, not a soul till our troubles everybody knows. And when it's 12 o'clock, oh, honey, go climb all the stairs. Oh, we ain't never gonna because nobody's there, just me, little me, and my little shadow. Say we're just perfect company. Is everybody happy? Thank you. Please, I know how you feel. And it's frightening. But seriously, as you all are, ladies and gentlemen, at this time for a change of pace, a little humor. I don't know why I'm breathing so heavily. I'm usually in pretty good condition. I do not smoke and I do not drink. 2 out of 3. That's not too bad. Please, I just thought I'd inject a little humor there. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I feel I should do Othello for you. I've done as much as I could. I feel every good comedian should do Othello. And I feel on the Dinah Shore show, you people who turn your sets off will say later, he didn't do Othello on that show. Why not? So we answer all of your requests. And I've chosen Othello as my finale because I believe it's one of O. Henry's greatest short stories. Really, Shakespeare, as we all know. Time does not permit me to do the entire show. I shall do the last scene. Othello has strangled his beautiful wife, Desdemona. With his own hands, he killed the only one he ever loved. She falls at his feet, dead. It's a musical. Just then, the guards are about to take him away for the crime he has committed when he speaks to the guards, just before he kills himself to death. I, Othello, speak to you the last speech of the play. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. I just soft you, a moment or two before you take me away. I have done the state some service, and I know it, but none of that. But I pray you that in your letters, when you shall these unlucky deeds relate, speak of me as I am, nothing extenuate. Then must you speak of one who loved not wisely but too well, one not easily jealous but being provoked in the extreme, the one whose hand, like the base Indian, threw a pearl away far richer than all his tribe. And write you down this, and say that once when an evil Turkish soldier committed violent and cruel acts against me, I took by the throat this dog and smote him thus, and again, and again. And baby kisses, I'm gonna deliver. Now if I can only find that Swanee River. Hey, rockabye, my rockabye, baby, with a Dixie melody. One more thing before I'm through, Mr. Fabulous, Mr. Fantastic, Mr. Wonderful, there to me, somewhere over that rainbow. Good night, ladies and gentlemen, whatever you are.